And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Modric. Suarez. It's a really well-measured ball. Leo Baptistao. Some good work on the right flank here. Keeper's dealt with that. That is good. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's looking to set free a runner. And that's offside. Yes, it is. Araujo. Modric. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Jordi Alba. That's the throw.
Footy Depu, Footy Depu.
Jordi Alba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo.
Hunter, welcome.
Rudiger. And
Thank you for
Carvajal.
the follow, Footy.
Bellingham. Oh, good
53
read.
बजे गोल
He
हान्दा नि
read
त यार.
that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Still absolutely nothing to report here
Christian,
goals-wise. Has a
Oh,
goal!
nice.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Player कौन player हो?
Bellingham. Carvajal. And it's Modric.
Alright.
To Jordi Alba. Bellingham. And Araujo. Out to the right. Valverde. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
चलता है ना यार गोल यार.
And he's been shifted off it.
पाना. ये था. अरे उल्टा खाई रखला. All right.
Cleared without
Thank you for the like, guys.
complication.
Thank you.
Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's a sharp pass. Look at the space here.
Okay,
Oi.
it didn't quite come off, The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Rudiger. Valverde. Interesting ball.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Spread neatly. Can he latch on to this? That's good play. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender who was ever so determined.
सिधै गइरहेको मान्छे त उता गइदिएर
David Villa. Bellingham. Oh, super ball.
Man.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Carvajal. Bellingham. David Villa. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Oi bhai.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
What? So simple bane.
Shot could be on. Chance! Run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh my god. Christian PC player ho? PC player ki, mobile player ki?
Can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's in space and looking for options.
Oh, तेरी का कहाँबाट आएर भेट्छ यार? मोबाइलको त मिलेन नि त, PC player हुनु पर्यो.
Modric plays it short. Great chance! Is their second corner of the game?
हानेको Bellingham ठाउँमा राख्थ्यौं हैन बडेको ठाउँमा राख्थ्यौं ल यो राख्थ्यौं डिफेन्डर आउटै भइसकेको छ अरु त ठिकै छ ल
Maradona goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's picked his way through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hey,
that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
एक हान्नु पर्यो नि त नि
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick,
92,
great
91
position. And the potential here for the first goal of the game.
Alvarez right foot पो छ त यार छिर्छ यसको छिरा उफ्री ल
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Carvajal. And Sunset. Endrick, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Swept in.
कहाँ हानेको यार कस्तो भइया त
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the cutback, firmly met. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
खतम खलास भयो ठीक छ we got what we wanted काम छैन हम सिधै हम पी कहाँ पुगेछ हामी यार Still in Division 4. Division 4. एमबापे त यार खतमै छ नि यार को छ त अरु अप्सनै छैन हामीसँग साला राख्ने can try यो नि खतरै रहेछ यसलाई खासै युज गरेछ नि एकचोटि मोहम्मद साला राख्दै हेर्दिउँ न said hi hello DH hello यो राख्दिउँ thank you for the like रमेश Lost Demon अनि भयो what Liverpool वेला एमबापे त आउट नै हो हैन छिटो अटोमा को तानेछ ड्रोग्बा डेभिड भिल्ला तानेर चाहिँ बेकेनबर टोनी एडम्स अरब हो स्टार्टको त ठिकै छ त डिफेन्सिभ फुलब्याक बिल्ड अप डिस्ट्रयर Let's go with Mohamed Salah. Messi अगाडि राख्थे नि मोहम्मद साला भइहाल्यो चलो Mohamed Salah versus Mohamed Salah. Okay. Let's go.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
First
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to
Kusur
simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
White.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Lionel to the ball.
Trameni does well to get it back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely
console ma हैन PC मै हो तर console ले नि खेल्न मिल्छ अहिले फर्स्ट प्लेटफर्म आइसक्यो
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
पास देखेर म त यार छक्क पर्छ यार. Oh my god.
Adams. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Rodri just eases him off the ball. Schneider.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into
Mohamed Salah there.
Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi.
Oh my god.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
के खालको
Now it's Messi. Picked up Mohamed Salah!
Yes!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
No.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Neymar. He's in a good position. He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 21, Neymar.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear.
बलै छोड्ने त कसरी हुन्छ हौ
Messi. Neymar. Chance here to counter. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe, Guardiola cuts out the pass,
La.
fires from distance. Now it's Mohamed Salah, Neymar, Beckenbauer, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now the finish! Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Messi. Now there's a real chance! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
So what can they make of this? Neymar.
Passe agora, सिद्धै.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi looks for the finish. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Welcome, son. Welcome.
They've played it short.
तेरी का.
Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence.
La.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Han heading han.
Ronaldo trying to keep this in. Mbappe. And it's Salah. Well seen. Saw that coming. White. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
Why?
Oh, what has happened here?
वो penalty.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now.
Penalty.
From 12
कता हानम
yards.
त right, left, mid. Anyone?
So having trailed, this to go ahead.
रोनाल्डोले पेनल्टी पाउँछ, मेसीले हान्छ. कहाँ हान्ने त अब यार? सिधै हान्दै हो क्या? सिधै हान्दै, यता हान्दै, यता हान्दै. यता हान्दै.
The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mohamed Salah.
छ्या.
And the referee brings the first
क्रस
half
हान्ने
to a
भएन.
close.
क्रस पनि हान्ने, गोल पनि हान्ने मान्छे
Well,
आएको
what
त.
a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Who can cross? Who
The
can
midway
score
point of the game.
goals?
Well,
Coach
give me a
right.
moment to get my breath back.
Right
What a
midfield, no
super
coach
half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Ah, shit.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chouameni, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's won. It's Cristiano
Oi.
Ronaldo! Oh, That was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Anna.
Decent enough try.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
आफै चेन्ज हुन्छ
Rodri. Zaire Emery. Mohamed Salah. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Salah
He's shifting through Mohamed Salah.
के यार
Denied by an
कस्तो खालको हानेको
impressive
मोहम्मद
save.
सलाह
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. White with the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. 60 minutes played.
This match was 28,997.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Look at it's Maradona!
Maradona
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
ओए
White. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
यो दुईजनाले त दुखै थिएन यार ल
He's onto it in a flash. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Oh, the defence just about came out. There's the shot!
ए यार
Liverpool have... And the shot! And kept out by the most
ए डिफेन्ड
elastic
गर्यो
of
गरे
saves.
Maradona is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Schneider. Looks a good ball through. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has not gone well. Neymar pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe! Oh, important interception. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Looking for the run.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. This is actually quite a courageous move.
Ronaldo?
And I'll add ambitious and
Ronaldo?
adventurous too.
La
That cross missed
yaar.
everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Tromani. Number 33, Zaire Emery. Coming on the field, number 23,
मोहम्मद साला त खै के
number
यार
17, De Bruyne.
के जस्तो भयो डिफेन्स मिडफिल्डमा एसएमहरू छँदैछ हैन यो कस्तो छ राइट मिडफिल्ड ठिक छ म्याराडोना एएमएफ खेल्छ भने रहेछ
Maradona AMF Kelksa.
ओके नो वरिज अर्को गेममा लिएर हाल्छौँ नि हामी हैन यस्तो सिम्पल पास कसरी मिस गरिरहेछ भने म त छक्क पर्छ यार
And it's De Bruyne.
ओइ भाइ
Shot Maradona!
उताको म्याराडोना पो आयो त
And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant
PC
save
player,
from the
mobile
keeper.
player.
He read the situation superbly.
कुन हो डिभिजन हो डिभिजन हो
Bruna clears it away. Rodri, Costa Curta gets a foot in here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great shot!
ओइ
Really well taken goal.
आएछ त म्याराडोना यताबाट नि
Good. They have breathing
The
space.
goal scorer,
No space,
After
no
85
problem.
minutes
You
is
just cannot stop
number
him.
17.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good
Dawdi
finish.
haनुपर्छ
And
नि
I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 21.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments
Yes.
ago. Already he has
कहाँ
scored.
हाने होला
That's just as the manager would have
Patrick
seen it.
Helpsa
An
Maradona.
impact
Oh
sub.
my god
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
अनि यो मान्छे लेफ्ट फुट हो क्या हो त्यही भएर अघिदेखि अलि अप्ठ्यारो अप्ठ्यारो
Casemiro.
पास
There will be 3 minutes
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
ओइ
Out of play for a throw.
राइट फुट लेफ्ट फुट नि हेर्नुपर्ने भयो अब त आमा।
David Villa.
छ्या छ्या
David
छ्या छ्या
Villa
छ्या।
gets flagged offside.
Thank you for the like. मोबाइल युजर त मिलेन
Ronaldo
PC,
wins the duel this time.
PlayStation
Casemiro. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Maradona. Christian. And the shot! Shot at goal!
No!
Well, he got rid because he was
And
under
Chea.
pressure.
that is the last effort of
यस्तो
the
नि
game.
हान्दैन
So the winners bullish and belligerent
my
after a
God.
remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a
And now,
turnaround.
I'd just
Victory
like to
from the
read out
jaws
how
of
Ben
defeat.
Fabregas was
Enjoy that,
celebrating
Jim.
their
They've
birthday.
taken
Maradona
advantage
Lahanako
of some
via goal
complacency.
Hunty Yoni.
हुन्थ्यो यसो दिएको रोनाल्डोलाई भनेर 11 अझै बाँकी छ हेर एम्बापे हेर नि त्यहाँ ई फर्ममा छ यार ल के भएछ यसलाई थ्याङ्क यू फर द फलो स्कल गयो इन्टरनेट यस्तो नै हुँदो रहेछ गयो इन्टरनेट गयो नि त के भयो यार त गयो नेट गयो हेलो के भयो के भयो यो के भएको यार उडे क्या हो इन्टरनेट
Ma Sangha Hana Ho Raja.
PC player, console player.
Ma AUXU Game Mama.
PC player, console player कुन हो मोबाइलको त मिलेन नि त
Mobile player.
कि PC हुनु पर्यो कि console player हुनु पर्यो अनि मात्रै मिल्यो मोबाइल चाहिँ मिलेन Are we back? अब चल्यो त चलेन not working चलेन जसलाई मलाई त के भएको 81